Well, good morning, folks. Welcome to Wednesday, which means it's time for another gripping episode of What Did You Buy Wednesday? It's hosted by our buddy Joe over there at Big Sky Model Workshop. Go check him out. I'll have a link to his channel down below. I'm going to say this. I did some uh, eBay auctions. I've seen a lot of people that have gotten some really cool sets and things from old things from eBay auctions. And so I said, what the heck? Let's go check it out. And I've gotten a few things. I've got one in the mail so far. I've got two more sets coming in the mail, should be here Friday. And I've got another set that hasn't been mailed out yet. And I'll highlight those as they come in. I learned one thing. Check things a little closer. I kind of duped myself. Uh, Today's What Did You Buy Wednesday? I could have gotten cheaper over at Hobby Lobby. Yeah, dummy. Anyway, let me show you what I got because, just basically what I'm talking about today is be sure and check things out. So, yeah, let me show you what I got. Well, folks, here's what I got. This is what I got on eBay at an auction. Paid $10.50 for it. $11.26 for shipping for a total cost of $21.76. Anybody else see the elephant in the room, or is it just me that missed it? Let's take a look. What could it be? It's a 70 and a half Chevy Camaro Z28 by AMT. It's a level 2. It contains one plastic kit in 125 scale. What did I miss? Well, it's got this stuff on the side and it's got, the other stuff around it. I know. Dummy. I'm not mad at the seller. This was on his website. The photo was on the website. I went back and looked after I won that, and I was looking at the original listing. Yeah, it was on there. It wasn't blurred out. It wasn't photoshopped out. It was on there. I failed to look. That's Hobby Lobby. Yes, Hobby Lobby is selling this kit for $22.99. They still are today. I checked their website just before I started this. However, this week is their 40% off sale. $13.79 for this kit. I paid $21.76 with shipping. I went grocery shopping yesterday. I was about a mile from the Hobby Lobby shop. I could have gone down and picked this up instead of getting this online. However, I don't know where the guy got it. I don't know if it was like a whole big box of stuff that he got at an estate sale or a garage sale or swap meet or whatever. I don't know. I don't really care. He sold it for $10.50, and I assume that he's making a few bucks on it over what he got it for. So he's making a little bit of money. By doing it that way, I was able to help what amounts to a small business. And so post office is expensive no matter what anymore. You can't really, $11.76 is pretty cheap for shipping for this. I have discovered runs about 14, 15 bucks for a lot of it. So, but anyway, I learned a lesson. Check things a little bit closer. Look at the packaging a little bit closer. So, but anyway, that being said, I'm not really that fond of Camaros. Never have been. Always preferred the Firebirds and later the Trans Ams, especially the mid to late 70s Trans Ams. I've always liked those cars, and I've had a chance to drive, I think it was a 78 or 79 gold with a black bird on it. And a buddy that urged me to get after it about 1 o'clock in the morning on a back road out in the middle of nowhere that was straight as an arrow, buried the 140-mile-an-hour speedometer, and it was still itching to go more. God, that thing was fun. But be that as it may, I got a Camaro. So, okay, we're going to build it. We're going to have some fun with it too. I'm thinking about and VCG resins, big block Chevy with a tunnel ram. Now, those of you who signed up for the newsletter for VCG resins, real easy to do. Go to the home page, go down to the bottom, put your name, email address in, submit. Hey, you're signed up for the newsletter. You will have been notified this last weekend that Josh has come out with a big block Chevy engine with performance parts, including manifolds and headers, and a dual carb tunnel ram intake. And I believe he has Holly Dominator carbs on it. Now that something like that will look really cool sticking out through the hood. I think I might do something like that. And while we're at it, of course, go to VCG Resins. After you sign up for the newsletter, if you haven't already, go ahead, go check them out. If you haven't gone shopping on VCG, why haven't you? My goodness, go check them out. He takes everything off of the supports unless there's noted in the description, because the pieces are very tiny and can easily get lost. But anyway, he takes them off. He's got all kinds of stuff. Protect parts. Sells Protect parts now. He's got a deal going with them. And they're popular. They're also cheaper than some of the online marketplaces like Model Roundup, for instance. So you can get a good price on them. Problem with that is they sell out quick. If you do find something on the site and it's out of stock, put your name or email address in the box and hit notify me. You'll get notified when they're back in. He's got that. He's got the BSI series of CA glues. He's got engines, transmissions, rear ends. Go check him out. Interior parts, shifters, steering wheels, aluminum racing seats, tires, drag racing parts, including superchargers and turbochargers. He's got off-road parts. Oh my goodness. I could go on, but I'm not going to because I'm trying to keep this short. Anyway, when you get done shopping, be sure when you go to checkout, be sure and use promo code Jester10, JESTER10. Save you 10% on your order. Does not include shipping. With shipping is $6. And he does pack stuff very well. About the only way you're going to get it tore up is if they run over it with a truck. So, but be sure and do that. And Josh, buddy, thank you so much for everything you've done for me. Thanks for the friendship. By using VCG parts, I have been pushing myself to go beyond just getting something like this and building it stock, box stock. I'm started. You've seen some of the stuff I've done. That is, I think I'm using basically the body and the interior, and everything else is, fabricated. So yeah, I couldn't do that without Josh's products and getting me to get out of that bubble. So anyway, I'm still working on that Mercury M100 pickup, and I want to get started back on that. I'm actually got things calmed down. Still got the doctor's appointment Friday, but to get things checked out. But I've actually gotten some good sleep the last couple of nights, and I'm getting where I actually want to start working on stuff again. So I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to get back to work on this. So on the M100. So that being said, BTEX signing out.